Major season continues this week with the PBA Tournament of Champions, and here are my 3 biggest predictions. Let's get into it. What is up, you guys? My name is Ben and welcome to 10 Pin Life. In this video, we are going to go over the top 3 things that I really think are going to happen this week at the TOC at AMF Riviera Lanes. The first thing, which is actually not on my list, is I'm actually going to the TOC, which I think is pretty darn cool. So I'm headed out tonight to drive 9.5 hours one way to get to Fairlawn, Ohio. And honestly, I couldn't be more excited. So if you are interested in the TOC, I'm going to be bringing a different perspective. So please be sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video, and also share it with your friends so that they can follow along as well. But here we go. Starting off with number 1. I believe that at this year's TOC, which would be the first time in a very long time, a lefty is going to make the show. Now, I personally think it's going to be Jakob Butturff, but Jesper just won. I think Ryan Simonelli is going to be bowling with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder this year. You've got guys like Matt Russo who are coming up the rankings. I was really hoping Packy was going to make it out of the PTQ, but it looks like he wasn't able to do that here this morning. But overall, I think that a lefty is going to make the show, and it's been a very long time since that's occurred. The last time that a lefty even made a show was when Jesper won it in 2016, but that was down in Fire Lake. And now that seems like the Tournament of Champions has found a home at AMF Riviera, and since then, no lefties have made the show. It seems like it's not really much of a lefty house. It seems like it's the higher rev rate right-handed guys that really stand a good chance, but I think that these lefties are really going to figure it out this week, and somebody, if not more than one, but at least one of these lefties is going to make a show and make a run at it. The second biggest thing, and this is like the least controversial opinion about bowling ever, is I think that Belmonte will walk into the show as the number 1 seed. It has been absolutely fascinating to see how on point his game has been this year. Belmonte obviously is the greatest bowler in major tournament history, and this is another one of those times where I really think he's just going to be able to grind everybody out. He's going to win a bunch of matches. I think he's just going to score really, really well, and I think he's going to walk into the show being the number 1 seed. And it wouldn't be a predictions video if I didn't pick a winner, right? So number 3 is my projected winner for this year's Tournament of Champions is Kyle Troup. Kyle was the PBA Player of the Year in 2021. He has not quite had the start to the season that I think he's wanted, but honestly, Kyle is one of the most gifted bowlers in the world, and I think that this is going to be his week to really turn it on because of his versatility and where he can play every different part of the lane with a whole bunch of different types of bowling balls. And also, he's not a guy that has to get really far left. He's able to kind of knuckle it through the fronts better than some of the other two-handers. I think that combination of variables, his ability to use urethane really, really well, and just overall just pure skill level, right? I think all of those things are going to count up, and he's not going to be the number 1 seed, but I do think that our winner for this year's Tournament of Champions is going to be Kyle Troup. But that's just my humble opinion, guys, and I'm keeping this one nice and short because I want to know what you think. What are your big predictions for this year's Tournament of Champions? What do you think is going to happen? Anything crazy? Who do you think is going to win? Let me know in the comment section. I got to pack and I got to get out of here. So thank you so much for checking this one out. Please be sure to subscribe before you go and like this video, and don't miss out on the content that we'll be putting out this week. I'm going to do a video a day all the way through the show, so be sure to tune in daily and see what it is that I'm able to find essentially at the TOC. I'm going to be doing some really cool stuff, some stuff with individual players, doing some stuff like I did at the Players Championship with having a more wide variety view. Going to be there for all the match play, so I'm really hoping that's a little bit electric, and all the way through the show, hopefully get you guys some behind the scenes looks as well. So again, the easiest way to check that out is hit that subscribe button, even hit that notification bell if you really want to make sure you don't miss out. But overall, I'm just really excited. The TOC is one of my favorite tournaments, and I'm glad I can take you all on this journey with me. So that's going to be it for this one, guys, and don't forget, your best life is a 10-pin life. See ya.